my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Tampa, actually 2 miles away from Big Cat Rescue is where I used to live. I used to pass that bike trail they were talking about killing her on. I used to ride that bike trail all the time.
You could have witnessed the murder.
I've probably seen this.
I didn't even know that bitch existed. Like, I've been to Lion Country Safari, and they briefly mentioned that in the documentary. I've been to Lion Country Safari, but I didn't even know about Big Cat Rescue.
Yeah, no, I've been there. They used to take us on school trips all the time.
That's wild. And
did you ever meet her?
Watch
she really?
I feel like I was really young. I remember going there, but I don't remember like.
That bitch did it. She killed her husband.
Yeah,
and she tried to kill Joe.
Yeah, she did that. Come on.
Facts. I respect that. That fucking docu. That should. You see, they might be having one more episode of it. It's a wild docu.
Yeah, I think they confirmed that there's going to be one more.
They got to let my man out because of this coronavirus, man. Let my man Joe out.
Allegedly, he has it.
No, he's all right. He'll be all right. He's too
he's
fabulous to let coronavirus fuck him up.
If he ain't got AIDS by now, his immune system is on swole.
Facts. But anyways, let's get back. Let's get to this episode.
And Wacko took it too far again.
There we go. There goes Wacko. It's out here, bro. We got Wacko. We got my man Frank Bosa.
That was the most disrespectful one.
Yo, that meme was wild, bro.
I was like, that was so dark.
So dark. That part of the episode was absolutely fucking bananas. I was like, yo, I did not see that coming at all.
The one dude was like,
yeah, for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, he just.
I was shocked. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was wild.
I thought they were about to show it happen because
same.
You know they had videotape. They had the chick getting her arm bit off, all that. I was like, man, I want to see it.
That was wild too.
Yeah. Oh, the arm thing. You got to see it flop.
Yeah.
Wild shit.
Wild.
But anyways, and let's get to this. John D. Contradiction. We got Walk on Frank Bosa, the Tiger King episode.
You gotta do that now.
I gotta put a mullet on the Not Your Man's guy.
Yeah,
I could do it. I could pull it off. I could get a good Photoshop game going. I feel like for the Not Your Man's guy, if I could find anything, if like the South Park guys did it, I could fit those clothes onto the Not Your Man's guy easily.
Yeah, probably.
They've definitely got some redneck stuff that you could.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. I'll work on something. You know me, I'm quick with it. I'll work on something.
I know you are.
But so the first project we started off with was 56 Birdz by DJ Esco and Doughboy. This was fucking garbage. This was hot garbage, bro. I hated this. So off rip, it's just not good, bro. Like, it is just not a good time, bro. DJ Esco's a dude that was fucking with Future back in the day. And I don't know what's going on, but the production was very weak. This dude's content was weak. Everything. Just his voice, the delivery, the pacing. It just wasn't an enjoyable experience for me. And I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It was fucking terrible. And I had to, like, run a few songs back because, like, they were just finished, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, you know, like, I felt like I lost my train of thought.
Tunes out.
Oh my god, I was just like, "What is going on?" But this shit is trash, yo. This is like,
I'm convinced like my brain got traumatized by it because I swear I re-listened to everything today, and I still don't remember.
No, it's not good.
It's
really not. Yeah, it's really not
it's
good.
It's like opening up a tub of butter and it's just filled with shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's very weird. It's uncomfortable too because it just feels like some old dude still at the club type thing, but like trying to do new age stuff. It's
just
very
talking about that shit.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling. It doesn't feel good. You could throw that way out. So the next project was a very anticipated one amongst the underground, I guess, sort of underground, midstream. I'm gonna call it. I feel like midstream's a proper term for it.
Mid-tier?
I mean, it's top out.
Yeah, hey.
It was top out.
Was it? I didn't know.
It was.
Hey, people still listen to rap out here. But this is ADHD by Joyner Lucas. This was a long waited. Right. I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
neither was I.
Yeah, he had some stuff. The first song, the one that he kicked into, the I Lied intro, I was into it because I always say that I don't like him because he doesn't really give me much of a personality. And that was probably the most personality you're going to get from him on a track. And it's still some stuff that you're like, all right, maybe he's just saying it to say it. But some of it was a little too detailed for me to be like, all right, that's completely bullshit type of thing. So I wasn't mad at it. And then he kind of goes into just make-believe Rapland and Gimmick City. You know, he goes in and out of it for the rest of the project. But it's good music.
If you can kind of like...
It wasn't bad, no.
Turn a little bit of your IQ down a little. It's not that you have to be dumb to like Joyner, but it's like you just gotta just enjoy it for what it is, I guess.
Yeah, he's like a WWE rapper to me.
Yeah. It's all show.
It's a little ridiculous. It's very, it's based off of someone he's seen growing up, but it still can be entertaining. Like he does what he has to do. So I'm not mad at it. This had some features on here. A lot of the features didn't really wow me. Like Logic's verse was cool. Thugga was alright. It was like whatever.
We all heard ISIS last year.
Yeah,
exactly.
We heard a lot of these. We heard a lot of these songs last year,
and that's what took away from it the most.
Yeah,
most for me was the fact that we heard most of these songs already.
That kind of makes sense now. If it was number one, it probably was number one off of the streams of the songs that were already out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a weird way to get
that.
It.
ISIS track got a lot of hits when it first dropped.
Yeah. And then you had like the Chris Brown track was cool. The Timbaland one, I wasn't really impressed. The Fabulous one, I was, there was a lot of stuff going on here that I wasn't really fully about. But it had some sleepers. To me, this project would have probably been a Pumpkin.
Really?
Or close, or maybe like a 6. But
I'm pretty in line.
I gave, I said, I wanted it to be a 6, but like I gave him pity points because the skits were making me laugh and shit.
The skits were.
I've always wanted to like Joyner too because he's got a cold ass voice.
He does have a cold, and the beginning of his career, he had really good visuals, which was like enough to like get me to listen. But I don't know, it's kind of like when I first started listening to Token, I needed Token to hit me with something, and then Token finally did with that album that he dropped last year. So this is like I thought this was gonna be it for him, and
that's what I thought too. I thought that this was going to blow me away, and it just did not.
This has been in the tuck for so long that I put the expectation about as high as the anticipation, put it. So, a little bit of letdown. But so the next project was Real Talk Bars by Nik H. This is a smooth project, man. I wasn't mad at it. The beats were all solid. The features were solid. Nothing was like mind blowing, but nothing was bad. It was all just smooth stuff. It was just better.
The hook on track 3 was trash.
The boogie board, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
Johnny likes dumb shit though.
I do.
I said that shit like 20 times that day after I listened to that. I'm like, that's all I got from this year's project.
What's the hook on that one again? Remind me.
It's like I'm on a wave like a boogie board, something like that. I don't remember.
It was very silly.
But I just remember I said it like 20 times at work, and people were like, shut the fuck up.
You're like, this is fucking trash. I was like, it's so silly to me that I was like, you know what? I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. I'll give it to you. But I wasn't mad at it. This project was smooth. He had that dude Turf who was on Hood Dreams was fire. I was all for that verse. I ran that verse back a couple of times. And then that Shelly D verse, she's nice. We actually reviewed her like a year or two ago. And she was out here punching, but she did her thing on there too. But it was solid. It was solid. I wasn't mad at it. It was a very solid release. I actually liked it for the most part. It was just smooth. There wasn't nothing that was really bad except for the second song for me. It was a little boring. But other than that, this is a solid release. I wasn't mad at it.
Not mad at it.
Yeah.
Big jinx.
I don't got no wood to knock on. So the next project was dope name all around. Dank Sinatra by
I loved it.
Pyko de Syko. Pyko de Syko.
This may have edged an 8 on a second listen through.
This is
this
project slides.
Way more than I should have.
Yo, this project slides. I was into it.
I'm just saying, though, Paul Walker deserves a flame, not a wave. That shit was dope.
I liked Paul Walker.
That was the one I kept playing over and over again. I fucking got one.
This and was, I hated Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear was a bop.
Buzz Lightyear was dope. Yeah.
I hated the features names, but they came to play. They all came to play.
For real. Yeah.
They came to play.
He got cooked a couple times, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was track 3 that dude destroyed him.
Oh yeah, it's because he didn't really. Yeah. What I noticed throughout this thing, he didn't really get out of a comfort zone, but he didn't need to.
He did it. This was good.
Yeah, he didn't need to get out of his comfort zone, so I was here for it. I thought it was super solid, but he did get cooked. I'm not. He was losing some battles on here, but that's fine. That makes your project even better, you know. Oh man, this kombucha smelling strong. All right, but yeah,
I don't know how you drink that shit.
Gut health, my nigga. But we healthy out here, bro. COVID ain't got shit on me. But I was into this. Off rip, I liked the beginning, like the intro, the first song, Couscous. I was like, yo, I'm here for this.
Yeah, Couscous was nice.
It set the tone.
Thing was the vibe.
Yeah, it set a really good tone, and it rarely let up. It, like, you know what I'm saying? It just kept going. So I was a good time with it. He almost got me to go through his catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I followed him on IG. He didn't follow me back. I'm not even mad at him.
Dude,
it's like it's alright.
Hollywood, but I'm not mad at it, man. This project is super solid, and I really like the cover. I was here for it. Let the white boys do their thing, man. So then we had we released our interview. We had a dope talk with Paul Goon. There's a live action prank that goes on there.
He almost got arrested.
He almost fired off on his homie.
About a punch a cop.
Yo, that shit was so funny. But it's a good interview. Go check it out. Paul Goon is very much about the culture. He's about the scene. Loves music. Supports it. Support him. You know. So then we had. Oh man, we got this project. Oh boy. So we had "Think Better" by the man Frank Bosa. This project was a good time. I bumped this a couple of times, and not because he's part of the team, because I genuinely enjoyed it.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I listened to it on the side and messaged him on the side and told him, but this is a good time, bro. I think you deserved a few more points for sure.
Oh yeah, so for
me,
Brown
Boy's a hater. He's a hater.
For me, this was this was a solid 7 to 7.5. Just in all no biasness, I think it was a very good vibe. It was a very mature vibe, and it was honestly, I was kind of hit with. When you told me it was some stuff that was like unexpected, I didn't think it was gonna be this unexpected. Like, I didn't expect a track like "Me and You," which was my favorite track on here. I was like, okay, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Talk that love talk. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to express unless you do it a corny way like Chance. You did it a solid way. It wasn't corny.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't feel like you had a gun to your head to make this song. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. That was dope. So that
Who's
was
vacuuming?
I hear it.
What's that?
It's not me vacuuming. I'm solo out here. That's all good. Let it rock.
That's the subject of Me and You. Okay.
There you go. Perfect time. The perfect timing. But yeah, like my only things that I would say with this project, it was super solid. It was very vibe heavy. Had a lot of catchy things. You had hooks. You did a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just the only thing I'm gonna pick at, and it's the same shit that I always pick at. Mix up delivery, and that's it. Some things you deliver, like some things you would deliver, like you had to keep it to a same flow, and it's good you could talk some things out. You can add it with a little flair. You can switch volumes. You know what I'm saying? Everything doesn't always have to rhyme like the last rhyme type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You can play with it. Because he even mentioned something on here that the anger, and you said he rhymed angar. Like,
I didn't even say that.
I know.
That's not even a lyric in that song, but it's all right.
It wasn't a lyric, but I get what he was trying to say. Like, there's points where you would say a word, like you would rhyme, like it would sound to fit the scheme, but it doesn't always have to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But outside of that a little hint towards Comfort Box, I was super into it. I thought it was dope as hell. I had a good time. My little man was dancing to it, which is always cool because he's a critic too. He's harsh. And I was singing a lot of it too. I like the vibe, so I'm here for it, bro. A solid release, man. Salute to you.
That.
And a little side thing, how's it been looking on the list, on the streams end? How's it been looking so people know if it's doing good?
This has been the most active week for all of my social media streams that I've ever had since I started rapping.
Hey.
Since the release of last year. So, yeah, I mean, I put a lot of work into the promoting, more than I ever have. I could have probably done more, but I'm working on that part of it because it's just me by myself, basically.
Yeah.
Duke Dumb did his thing like he always does.
Fire.
Made the shit sound great. Yeah, so definitely shout out to him. I hope I do another project with him. I don't know if I'm going to, though, because he's starting to broaden his horizons. we had that lasting friendship. So,
Hollywood.
yeah, but it's cool. He helped me get to where I'm at, so it's always gonna be all love.
Yeah, and it's cool too to just mix it up too. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, solid, man. Solid. It's good shit, man. I like hearing it. I'm definitely down to hear more. And we're gonna always talk music when it comes to shit like that. But good shit, man. I want it to do good. Always take your notes for your promotion now, because you're gonna have to double it the next release you have. That's how I always take the approach with my promoting shit, and it works. So fuck it. So next project was In Bad Shape by Sainvil. It's a weird one. It's a very
it was very odd.
It's an odd project. I gave it got a lemon out of me because there were some songs where I didn't know if I liked it or not.
Is that super?
Yeah, I'm thinking this is like a 4.
Okay, this was for me. I don't know. I was always there was more parts of this where I was stuck in a I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know if I like this, but I don't know if
I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah. Okay. See. Yeah. I wasn't
the 4 to 6 range. I wouldn't have been mad at if there was anything.
Yeah. It's like. Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, it depends on how it hits you that day, I guess. It's one of those ones. It's just very weird.
Maybe.
But it's very different. It was very odd. It had some weird stuff going on there. I wasn't mad at it, but I didn't know this dude's apparently popping. He's got the blue check, so that usually means you're somewhat popping. But it was weird, man. He did a lot of weird things that he kind of messed it up with. He took a couple of risks, but there was a lot of parts that showed promise. There was a lot of catchy things. But then he would do something that's not catchy. It was very inconsistent. It was very wild. But I figure if he's got those catchy things in his bag, maybe he could put out a solid release if someone just tells him, maybe that isn't that good if you add that to it.
Maybe you don't do that other part.
Yeah, don't do that. But leave this, but don't do that. But, hey, that's life sometimes. But, yeah, that project's weird. So the next one we did after that was the Residue EP by Rome Streetz.
Fucking fire.
So Frank wasn't sure. He's like, yo, I know you guys are big fans, man. Let me take this one up off y'all real quick. Let me review this one.
And now you know.
And now he knows.
Now it's gonna have to be someone else. I'm gonna be biased. I fuck with him.
Now you're a fan.
Dude,
I listened to it probably 6 times a week already.
And every time you listen to it, you find another bar, and you're like, that's disgusting.
Yeah. It is the truth.
And it makes more sense, too, because you're like, yo, this is the Residue. It left a bad taste in my mouth. That's how nasty, that's how disgusting this shit is, bro.
That's a reason why in one of his other album covers, he has a razor blade coming out of his mouth.
He talks, and the thing with him that I like about Rome Streetz, one, he's always talking nice, but he's got this screechy desperation to his voice that I fucking love. It's like he needs you to give him money. You know what I'm saying? He has to rob you. Yeah. And his flow is so constant, and he doesn't give these beats a chance to breathe sometimes. He's just rapping, and it's so consistently fire. It's just nasty line after nasty line, and there's sprinkles of wordplay, and it just keeps going, bro. And it's just every song, bro.
I definitely, in my head, I put him and Riggs kind of in the same,
fire.
Tier, yeah.
They're murderers. Riggs is still, fucking hell. The
Riggs
fact that Riggs can
Skrilla track, that Skrilla track probably my favorite all year.
Yo, Skrilla was heat. Yo, but see, this is like an underground.
I don't know how
it was there, bro. But that's the thing with him, man. Rome Streetz, to me, he's like our, low. He's like the low tier. He could be a hero. You know what I'm saying? He's like a local superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think he could.
I could hear this on the radio.
He could bang with Griselda boys. With the Griselda boys. I feel like he could bang with those dudes easily. I feel like he would jump on a track with them and be comfortable, bro. I could put him on a Locks track, a track with Kiss or anyone like that, and I feel like he would shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just ain't got the bread yet. He's Batman when he was still a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Before he went back to Gotham and shit.
Ra's al Ghul, Batman.
Get the bread, yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's cold. That's cold. Don't tell him that. His next project.
Yeah, exactly. That's whole team shit.
Yeah, his next project's gonna be awesome Ra's al Ghul shit. But project is fucking fire, bro. Listen to it. It's disgusting. It's short. It makes you feel hostile. And he said he's just been cooking. On his Facebook, he's like, yo, I've just been making music. And I'm like, that's scary because he put this together quick.
I've seen that.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
I like those quick projects. So This next project, I actually feel like I might have lowballed it a little bit because I think I like it more now, is the 27 EP by Deli. And I don't know, man. It's weird, bro. This dude, he can rap, but he doesn't, you can tell he doesn't necessarily want to for this release. He's like, I'm going to have fun on here, you know? Because he has little moments where he's like, oh, I'm going to snap real quick. But then he's like, nah, let's go back to partying and let's go back to a vibe. And I liked it. I was here for it. It was a very colorful release for me. I was like, I mean, I don't think I like lowballed him too much. I think this was a 7. I kind of just bullshitted him with the 0.8 because I do that all the time. I feel like a prick when I do it. But this to me was a solid 7. I enjoyed this one. What'd you guys think of this one?
I don't know. It was all right to me. The first track that really threw me off.
The first track was very weird.
6.8. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you lowballed him. I think maybe you gave him 6.5 would have been passable.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a check or like it should have been a lemon, but it was. I'm not really with party music at all.
He was saying some.
Either.
I get
that. Made me realize that I'm not either.
Okay, all right. It was fun for me. I was having fun with it, and he was sneaking in some lines that I liked. He had like some slick lines that were funny and shit like that. I guess it's more so I saw the talent. Yeah, like I saw that he knew what he was doing.
But I'm not like eh.
Yeah, to me it was more so he knew what he was doing rather than him just like bullshitting. Like this was like a planned project type of thing.
Yeah, like if he were to lean more into this, I'm not a fan. Like I'm not gonna follow.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. This is solid for me. I wasn't mad at it. It was cool. I was like, but the thing on this that I really did like, I did love the production. I thought the production was super wild.
That's probably why I'm willing to like.
Yeah, the beats were like wild. They were all over the place, and I was like, yo, I'm here for this weird shit. Like this is good weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like for new age stuff, usually it's the same type of beats too. So the fact that the beat stood out so much, I was like, all right, I'm here for this. Maybe I was lost in the sauce, you know? Maybe the beats just had me, you know? Who knows? Maybe.
I kind of was listening to it thinking like, oh, I can see why.
Yeah, you're like, it's some Johnny shit. Johnny's a fucking... I get weird, bro. I'm a whole different me. If I listen to music inside my home versus in my car, it's a whole different vibe.
I feel that, though.
I'm a whole different human. If I'm in the car, it's not a lot that's going to upset me.
I got playlists for different activities.
Yeah.
Fact. I got my work playlist. I got shit I listen to while I drive.
Super fact. I got my home workout fucking doing my insanity playlist. But so his next project was Oracle 3 by Grafh. This is a good time.
I like this a lot.
This is a good time.
It would have got more points if it was shorter.
I had two main issues. This was mad long, and he couldn't carry every song solo. And it's not to say that he can't rap. He can fucking rap. He has bars. He's talking coke talk. He's nice. But his delivery and his cadence can drag if you're listening to it for 3 verses.
Yeah, it gets tired.
Yeah, it's very... Because it doesn't... It almost is like scratching your ears. It's like, oh, this is the same type of flow. You know, he's punching, but like, there's only so much you can take if he's punching.
He needs more variety.
Yeah, like I want to switch up the flow a little bit, try some new things. A lot of it was just going, and sometimes the beats were not in favor of that either. If the beat dragged even a little bit, that's gonna make him sound like he drags way more. But like that song 24 Hours is like, I was falling asleep, bro. I was like, this beat's boring and he's boring. Like, yo, cut it out. But outside of that, though, when he does find his pocket, he's sliding. And then he had some heavy features.
Had some killers on here,
Benny,
bro.
Conway, Crooked Eye, Bun B, Ritz, Hobson, Royce. Cut it out.
I mean, Ritz.
I'm not a big Ritz fan.
Ritz.
But he's a name. I'll give him that. But I'm not a Ritz fan. But Ritz did his thing on that song. Him and Bun B were snapping, bro. I was
Isn't Ritz Strange's music?
Yeah. Bun B's the legend. But that Bun B Ritz song, I was like, oh, this is an immediate fire truck.
Bun B's always out here.
Since day one. Fact. He sounds scary. But he also sounds like no one's fucking like with him at the barbecue grill.
Yeah, he sounds, facts. His sandal game is mean as fuck, bro.
And you know his sauce is homemade.
You
marinade, bro. Custom. He bought like the Amazon bottle kit.
With the with the Kiss the Chef apron on and everything.
Yo, custom though. It's got a cartoon drawing of him on it. You ain't fucking with him, bro. And if you touch the grill, you getting yelled at. Please believe. But yeah, Grafh was out here, bro. And with the features, that little bit of contrast made that much of a difference. Because you can tell whenever he had a feature, minus the Hobson one, that song was just weird. Whenever he had a feature, the ratings were dramatically higher because that contrast worked. And you know what I'm saying? You just can't have 3 Grafh verses sometimes. Sometimes it was hard to get into. But I was here for it. Crooked Eye killed it. Conway killed it. That Bun B. Rich song is fucking absolutely fantastic. That Royce is out here.
Yo, facts.
But this is a good time. This, to me, what's weird about this is Coke Raps light.
Yeah, like Diet Coke Rap.
Yeah, like he's talking Coke Raps, but I am not but I'm not afraid of these.
Trademark it.
Yeah, Diet Coke.
I'm out here with the quotable.
Yo, facts. Word salad, bro. Like Wonko's
all that shit.
That's all Wonko. But yeah, like it is Diet Coke Raps. Like it's Coke Raps that I'm not intimidated by.
Yo, I just realized I'm so dumb. I just realized that that's also like the Diet Coke raps because it's Coke and then Diet. I'm so stupid.
Yo, you're over the head. You're ahead of your time.
I'm over my own head.
You're ahead of your time. Ahead of your time. But it's true. Like it really is Diet Coke raps. Like you listen to like a Conway song and then you're afraid. You're like, man, I don't want the cartel like, coming after me or whatever.
Grafh and Conway, like Grafh and Benny on the same. You know, like, it's different. The details are different.
Grafh is like the Coke dealer that's at like the nightclub that you're like, oh, this shady guy. Conway's like the connect that you don't want to know.
Grafh bought his Coke from guys. Their Coke from Benny and Conway. Yeah. Like he's like 2 guys away.
Yeah, Grafh is the low-level runner, like who's ruining the community type. You know,
it's been stepped on a few times by the time it gets there.
Yeah, he's putting the baby formula. Yeah, he's putting the baby formula in.
You got that baby laxative in there and shit.
Facts. But speaking of, then you got Coke Raps, then you got LULU, the Conway and Alchemist project. I was like, fuck.
This is like Coke Plus.
I thought this was more of an 8 than a 6.4.
I'm surprised you gave this a 6.9.
I thought this
14 keys didn't do it for me. I felt like the hook was lazy and it was just a lazy song, and then the gold BBSs was super lazy to me. It felt like some slapped together thing.
I kind of like that song.
I hated it. I didn't hate it, but I was like, it felt slapped together.
You didn't hate it. You gave it a thumb.
No, I didn't hate it, but it didn't. I don't know. I guess, but it's also I'm a fan, so I wanted, I expected a little more. Especially, I'm like a huge Alchemist fan and a Griselda.
This is like a 7 minimum.
It was close to a 7.
Yeah, you just were like.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not gonna give it to you because you gave me 2 songs that I wasn't here for. Fact, because that's what I was like. You know what? I'm not here. That the key 14 keys and gold BBSs. That's what took away that 0.1.
I'll give you the 14 keys, but I kind of like the gold BBSs. I'm not gonna lie.
But that Core Mega song, they got Sunny. I listened to like 30 times. I was like, at first listen, I was like, oh, that's a fire truck. I'm like, you know what? Let me verify this fire truck. I bumped it again. I'm like, oh, this is 100% a fire truck.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then I bumped it again. I was like, my mind is not changing. Yeah. I was like, this is confirmed. I was like, Core Mega, you just gonna black the fuck? Like, you're gonna black out on one of the most popular like rappers' tracks like this?
If you're gonna be one of the only features on a Conway project,
snap.
You better come.
And
that Schoolboy feature was nice.
Yo, Schoolboy's hook. That hook was so fire.
What?
I was vibing. But see, that's what I'm saying. Then you got like the 14 keys type hook, which is like, oh, this is boring. And then you got Schoolboy to add that good sauce, and then you got the other stuff. Then I was like, this is a difference.
With the cold ass voice.
Yeah, I fuck with Schoolboy because
Schoolboy's been blessing tracks since that part.
Yeah. That part is a slapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, this project was cool though.
They're not even saying shit.
No, Kanye damn near ruined it with the last 20 seconds of that song, but but we'll let him have that. You just got to stop it before it happens to not ruin the song. But this project is dope.
I better go ahead.
This is actual Coke talk. This isn't the diet stuff. This is the real stuff. This is
the real deal.
Yeah, this is the old school.
Scarface.
Yeah, the chainsaw in the shower shit. Yeah, this is real shit right here. But yeah, I fucked with this. I was like, yo, let's go. And Alchemist out here getting rowdy, doing his thing. So solid release. And I think that was it for the week. That was the last thing we released.
What?
Short week.
Yeah, nice short week. We got some stuff. You know, true to form. I got some stuff that I got to schedule for this week. But
And then try and schedule that one you sent me. We'll see if it lets me. Or draft it, I mean.
Which one was that? I think I might. Did you send it to me?
Vanderslice. No, the Vanderslice.
Oh, yeah, we got to get that one out for him. My man Vanderslice.
Yeah, I got it's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
He's the
truth. Do you guys ever look at his Instagram? He's always talking about Tech Mobile and shit.
I follow him on Facebook. He's always saying,
and he's always just cooking rappers and producers. He's just aggressive. He's an aggressive dude. And eating steaks.
Big angry dude.
Yeah, I'm into that.
His Instagram is mad insane.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't following it. You know what
Isn't he on like house arrest? Live your best life. He's
he is. That's why he's putting a bunch of Tech Mobile shit out. He put like a whole caption about how he'd be able to.
Oh, he's nuts. And then every now and then you'll get like a dope beat cut. He rocks with the MPCX. Yeah. He's one of the people that made me want to like get the MPCX because I was like, yo, he's having a good time with it. But other than that, that's all we got, man. Go check out my man Frank Bosa's project, Think Better. Let him know what you think of it. Let us know what you think of it, and just.
We didn't even talk about how appropriate the cover was.
Yo, that's a fact. That is
the plague doctor mask.
That is a fact. I like that.
I came up with that super late too. I didn't have a cover
because you had the U triple one. Was that gonna originally be the cover? The one with you?
Yeah, and then I found a plague doctor thing, and then I put that on there. I was like, that's fucking dope. I'm putting that on.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like, this is it.
Yeah, it looks fucking good, man. The project's solid, man. I was here for it, man. We gotta get that to more ears, man. We got to see what more people think about it. Not just the homie brown boy.
This is your round of applause.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all we got. We got a regular ass week coming up. Same old shit. I mean, stay safe in quarantine. And we got merch, man. Buy some shit off the website, peoples. We got these hats that I've been rocking. I've been just wearing this hat in the house because I don't want to do my hair.
I want one.
Yeah, yeah, they're nice.
Send you the money.
No, just get it on the website, man. Get it on the website. I think I can do discount codes. I just don't know how to do it yet. So I'll see if I can do that. Like
and free Joe Exotic.
Free to homie Joe Exotic. The least scummy of all those scummy people.
We need a Joe Exotic, not your man's logo ASAP.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on that immediately.
We should review his projects.
Yo, that's genius.
Honestly, if we watched it before April 1st, that could have been it.
That would have been good.
I was like low-key defeated that day because I usually do shit on April 1st. I'm fucked up. I'm pissed. We got a good Joyner Lucas like comedy thing too sitting in our stories, like in our articles that we were doing for a bit. I should just post that too since his album's out. Fuck it, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, I should have for the first. We should have just reviewed nothing but Joe Exotic stuff.
That's facts.
Could have did a single review.
We did some funny shit last year.
I used to go in. I was way more involved into the page like last year and the year before, man. I don't know what happened, man. My drive is dying because people pissing me off, blocking us and reporting us.
They banned us. So.
Yeah, they shadow fucking ban. Yeah, the people just aren't showing us the love we deserve.
Drown fucking page.
Yeah, like fuck your respect, man. Just show us love. Just fucking like some stuff. Talk to us, fucking assholes. People we interview, share the shit. Pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's the worst part is when you have a great interview and then they just ghost you.
While I'm promoting them for 7 days on our page.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is what it is. People are too Hollywood.
Like, the page has more followers than you do promote fucking interview.
That's it. Or if it's the same.
Simple.
We have the same amount of fans. It's not that it doesn't mean they're all just promote. It's cross promotion. Whatever. I'm over it. But anyways, I'ma holla at y'all.